Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I hope you had a good holiday yesterday. If you took off Labor Day, I delayed doing a video until today so I could kind of wrap up all the holiday weekend news. And in that news, we have a lot of rumors of what's going to be in the next Nintendo Direct. And we also have a confirmation of the family version of Game Pass coming to other countries but the US. We have those topics and more to cover, but before we get started, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so we can keep you up to date with gaming news. Now let's get started. So it's now September, and it's again that time when we say, when will the Nintendo Direct be? Pretty much every September since they started doing Directs, they've had one in September. I think maybe there was one year they didn't. Well, at the end of last week, those rumors really spiked up, and we have a headline here from My Nintendo News that says, Rumor Jeff Grubb reiterates Metroid Prime Remaster still on for this holiday 2022. So Jeff Grubb is a journalist for VentureBeat, and he's been pretty spot on with most of these rumors in the past. And he went on to a podcast called Nintendo Shack Channel and talked about several of the things that's supposed to be on the Nintendo Direct and when the Direct is supposed to be. The article here has a summary. It says, Jeff also went on to say that the rumored Metroid Prime remaster will likely be present at the event and is scheduled to be released this holiday season along with the aforementioned Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess enhanced Wii U ports. He also corroborated the leak from the Snitch earlier today that said It Takes Two will be coming to the Nintendo Switch family of systems from EA and Hazelight. Jeff previously mentioned that the September Direct will happen on the week beginning September 12th. So that week is next week, so I guess we're going to have to wait and see if all these things really come to fruition. And a lot of people kind of had some gripes that the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess Wii U ports may be full price as a twin pack. That seems to be what most people think, that we'll have both of those games in a $60 twin pack. So in reality, you're getting each game for $30. So I don't know if you could really say that this is full price when you're getting two games. But let me know what you think. To me, this sounds like a whole lot of GameCube goodness to have Metroid Prime 1 and both of those Zelda games coming this holiday, if this does happen. And it looks like we finally have an official announcement of Game Pass Friends and Family, but before you get too excited, apparently it's only available in Ireland and Colombia. But let's take a look at this article from Xbox.com, Game Pass Friends and Family. With Game Pass Friends and Family, you and up to 4 players can enjoy Game Pass Ultimate for just $21.99 a month. Everyone can enjoy hundreds of high-quality games together on console, PC, and cloud. Now, if you're curious how much that is in US dollars, here's the current conversion rate, and it's pretty close. You can see $21.99 in euro converts to $22.06 in US dollars. And the article does outline what benefits you get for Game Pass Friends and Family, and most of those match with the general benefits for Game Pass. But I will point out at the top that it says here 5 accounts to share with all the benefits of Ultimate. So this is only on the Ultimate tier. It doesn't have a PC version or just a console version of Game Pass for the Friends and Family option. Now, if you already had some form of Game Pass, they did have an FAQ here that showed a conversion rate. So for example, 30 days of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will turn into 18 days of the Friends and Family version. And this goes all the way down to actually 30 days of EA Play will convert to 6 days of Game Pass Friends and Family. Now there's one big caveat on this conversion. If you have multiple people in your household that already have Game Pass, then you're not going to be able to combine those times to convert. So say maybe one person has a year left and the other person has a year left. You're only going to be able to use one of those people's year to convert. So basically one of you will need to wait until your current subscription expires before you hop onto a Friends and Family plan. So this definitely seems like a good idea for family, but I'm curious that it also calls it friends and family. So are they going to be okay with you sharing your account with your buddy across town? But with such a small rollout, I imagine this is still in the testing phases, so there may be some adjustments before something like this is brought to the US. And finally, if you're familiar with the Evercade, it's a little handheld that lets you put different cartridges in. So you're able to purchase the games on a cartridge instead of buying them digitally. Well, they've got a new version of the Evercade coming out, and the headline here from Games Radar says, Retro Emulation Handheld Evercade EXP gets 18 Capcom Classic built-in. So basically, when you buy the Evercade EXP, it's going to come with this list here of 18 games built into the system. And there's definitely some really good games here. The 1942, 43, 44 series, Bionic Commando, Final Fight, a great beat 'em up. You got Ghouls and Ghosts, Legendary Wings, Street Fighter 2, Hyper Fighting, which is a pretty good version. You got Strider, and then 3 Mega Man games here too. Oh, and let's not forget Breath of Fire there at the end. Now, the Evercade EXP is coming out November 24th, and it's going to be $150 in the US. But I do have to kind of question putting the games on the handheld itself. See, one of the big draws for the Evercade system is that you would have your own cartridges, and then you have the option of selling those cartridges in the future if you wanted to. Well, with these games being built into the system, you would have to sell the system. Now, $150 for the handheld and all of these games isn't a real bad price, but again, I think it takes away some of the allure of this system when the games are built into it. Now, you'll still be able to buy cartridges and play them on this, but I don't know if you'll ever be able to get a cartridge that has all of these games on it or not. As it stands right now, it doesn't look like any of these games are on a separate cartridge, and I kind of doubt they ever would put them in the future if it's already built into the system. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we cover catch your attention? Would you be able to take advantage of a friends and family version of Game Pass? And what games do you think we'll see at that Nintendo Direct that's supposed to be next week? Drop a comment about those topics or anything else we covered today. And I do want to name Micah as our winner for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition content, and we've already been in contact, so I'll get those shipped out to you as soon as they get to me from Nintendo sometime this fall. I want to thank you for watching, and be good.